this is making so many people lose sleep at night. Okay. When I first saw this opportunity, I couldn't believe it. I'll be honest with you. I could not believe. I said, this is what I've been looking for my whole life. Uh, this Enagic product is going to be the next mega trend. Okay, now if you don't know what a mega trend is, you probably you have one in your purse or in your pocket. It's called an iPhone, okay, or an Android. All right, everyone has either one of those two. That's a mega trend. I mean, think about this. 20 years ago, nobody had cell phones. Only a few very wealthy people had them, and it used to cost $4 or $5 a minute to make a phone call. But now everyone has a cell phone. Even kids have cell phones. That's a trend. What else was the trend during the 80s? What was computers? Nobody had computers back in the 80s. Now everyone has laptops. They have tablets. They have, these are trends. What else was the trend? Microwave ovens. I know now everyone has them, but there was a time when nobody had microwaves. Now everyone has them. My point is that the Enagic technology is a global trend. My question to you is, wouldn't you want to be positioned in front of that trend instead of behind it? Because see, if you get positioned in front of that trend, that means that now you can benefit as a result of what's about to come. So let me share with you how powerful this this opportunity is. Okay, number one, there's no fee for you to pay to become a distributor. All right, it doesn't cost you anything. The only requirement is that you have a Kangen water device in your home. That's it. There's no monthly qualification, so you don't have to keep buying product every month. I know a lot of people get turned off by these type of home-based businesses, network marketing, all that. We're not like that. You don't have to keep buying product every month. You don't have to buy coffee or skin products or juices or long distance service. None of that stuff, okay? You don't have to stock inventory. You don't have to pay annual license renewals. And by the way, accumulative sales, that means that once you make a sale, it's always in your organization. You never lose it. It's not like these other companies where if your customer doesn't order for a certain amount of time, they get kicked out. It's not like that. So we have accumulative sales, international sponsoring, and the company pays in over 9 different ways. I'm not going to show you all 9 ways because it'll take forever, but I am going to show you two. Actually, I'll show you 3 of the ways that you can make some huge income with this opportunity. And by the way, the company calculates commissions daily. All right, so you don't have to wait once a month or once every 2 weeks. The company pays daily. So how'd you like to get paid daily? All right, so here, let's do it. I'm going to show you quickly. I appreciate your patience, and I really hope that you're seeing the big picture here. Now, Enagic has done something unprecedented. Never in the history of home-based business or network marketing has anyone patented a compensation plan. All right. I've looked at many companies. I've looked at many different systems. No one has ever patented a compensation plan. All right. And if you don't believe me, go find one. Okay. There isn't any. Why is this so unique? Because it is such a powerful way of rewarding the distributors. Every time a machine or product is sold, Mr. Oshiro has set aside 8 points of commission. Now, what does that mean? That means that instead of paying a celebrity like, LeBron James or Jennifer Lopez or, some athlete, Tiger Woods, whoever, instead of paying somebody to advertise and say that they drink this water, you know what? Enagic wants us, you and me, to be that voice, to go out there, to share our story, our personal testimony, to share our experience with people, and to share the water with people. And this is why Enagic has been so successful, because it's real life, people that are sharing the benefits of this water with others. And so here Enagic has done something that no other company has done. They've paid back an unprecedented over 70% commission back to the field. To be exact, it's 72%. I believe it's the highest in the Direct Seller Association. So let me just clarify that. Of every dollar that Enagic brings in, they pay back out to you, to the field, 72 cents. Okay, that is enormous. So let's look at the comp plan. What is this famous 8-point that everyone talks about? Well, here you have it. In this example, we're going to talk about the Kangen 8. Here in America, it costs $4,980. In that price tag, there's 8 points of commission. All right, so let's pretend you cut a piece of pie into 8 slices, and that's exactly how many points there are. No more, no less. All right, so every time a machine, whether it's the K8 or the ST501, there's points that are paid out. Here, each point is worth $340. All right, so unlike traditional network marketing where you have to go recruit people, and you may have been approached with one of these businesses where they say, oh, all you got to do is get 2 people and help them get 2, and they tell you that it's so easy, right? Well, the reality is that most people get burned by those pyramids, okay? Because the only guy who makes money, let's be honest, is the guy at the top. What I love about Enagic, it's a hybrid. It has the benefit of the leverage of building a team, but you also get paid by just going out and making referrals. So that's what's called direct sales. You can make a direct sale by helping somebody, and if they in turn go out and tell someone else, you get an override. So those are the 2 primary ways that you'll make money, okay? Number 1, when you go out there, make a referral, you help somebody, they change their water, they change their life, and now you get a commission. But when that person goes out and tells somebody, and they end up, as a result of that, getting another machine, now you get an override. All right, so isn't that nice? You got paid for something you didn't do. I love that. So now watch how this works. Let me give you a real case scenario. All right, so here you are at the top. I want you to imagine that you have your Kangen 8 machine, and obviously you're using it, you love it, you're feeling great, you're cleansing every day, you're spraying it on your skin, you're washing your vegetables, you're doing all the stuff the machine can do, okay? And you have one person that you shared the water with, okay? Let's say it's a friend, a neighbor of yours. Well, that neighbor of yours ends up getting a K8 because they saw yours, and Enagic will send you a nice thank you check of $340. That's one piece of the pie, all right? So let's say that person's name is Bill, all right? So Bill has a Kangen 8, and you have a Kangen 8. But now, because Bill had phenomenal health benefits as a result of drinking Kangen water, Bill goes out and tells a few of his friends. So now Bill, by accident, sells a few machines. Do you think he's going to get a thank you check from Enagic? Absolutely. But guess what? Because you brought Bill in, every time Bill makes a sale, you're going to get a check as well. So let's pretend that Bill, in his first month, he helps 10 people. Can you believe that you're going to get 10 envelopes in the mailbox with $340 for each envelope? Isn't that amazing? Now, are you going to stop at Bill? Absolutely not, because you have other friends, obviously, that need water. Maybe they're looking for better health, or maybe they're looking for an opportunity and they're interested in the business. Either way, there's so many people that need to obviously hear about this project. So now, let's say your second friend is John. John is he's a go-getter. He likes to talk to people. He likes anything that's new. He saw that you have a Kangen machine. He says, "Hey, I want one." So now John gets one, and guess what shows up in your mailbox? Another check for $340. So here you have 2 friends of yours you're introduced. Bill, the first guy, your neighbor, and then John, okay, the second guy. I think I said John. So let's just say Bill and John. So now John and Bill, they're tied to you forever. All right? Forever. That means whenever they do something or someone in their organization does something, you get an override. And here's the best part. As they go out and they're promoting and they're sharing this technology with others, you're getting rewarded every single time. But watch what happens on your next sale. On your third personal sale, Enagic gives you a raise. And they say, hey, instead of giving one piece of the pie, from this point on, we're going to give you 2 pieces of the pie. And so now, let's say that this is Denise. And Denise is your third personal recruit, your personal sale, whatever you want to call it. So Denise gets her K8, you now get 2 points. And what's 2 points? Well, that's 340 times 2 is 680. So now you have Bill in your first line, John in your second line. Those are always going to get you 340. But now Denise, she's in your 2A leg. And the same thing, basically, it's the same exact thing. Denise goes out, she helps other people, and every time she generates a sale, you get a check for $680. So now you've helped how many people personally? 3. That's it. Bill, John, and Denise. But think about this. Are they going to stop talking to people about this water? Honestly, ask yourself that. You see, that's why I believe that this is so powerful, because you don't have to be there anymore. Now you've got a team of distributors, and it doesn't matter if they're in your town or on the other side of the world. Anytime they help others and they sell a Kangen system, you get paid. All right? Isn't this beautiful? So now as your organization grows, you basically, the rest is simple. When you have a total of 10 group sales or more, your next personal sale will activate your 3A leg, and now you guess how many pieces of the pie? 3. Okay, which is $1,020 per sale. And of course, I'm using the example of the K8. So here you have your 4th sale. This will be Eric. Eric's in your 3A leg. And every time Eric makes a sale, or anyone in his group makes a sale, you get 3 points or $1,020. So you can see this is a massive, massive income that you're making, not only from Eric, but from your other legs as well, Bill, John, Denise, etc. And some, by the way, some of these people that are buying the Kangen machine, you may never meet them. Okay, it's amazing how this starts to grow so fast. And you know, I have thousands of people in my organization now, and I wish I knew them all. I don't. But the bottom line is that this is a great product because it just spreads by itself. Okay, it sells itself. When you get a total of 20, now you move up. On your very next sale, you activate your 4A leg. And here you have Janet. Let's say Janet signs up. She bought the machine for health reasons, and she had a phenomenal story to tell people. You know, the water helped her. So now Janet, she's in your 4A leg. She came in. You got a check for $1,360 when Janet got her machine. But now anything in her organization, obviously you get up to $1,360. So let's pretend Janet, because of her powerful story and how Kangen water helped her, she makes 10 sales this month. Basically, you get over $13,000 in your mailbox because of something Janet did. All right. Do you see how powerful this is? I tell you, when I saw this, I couldn't sleep for like 2 nights. I was like, it was blowing my mind. I said, this is unbelievable. I was wondering, is it legal? I said, is this legal? And my friend told me, they said, well, this is how companies advertise. They said they spend millions of dollars advertising, and all these billboards and all these commercials. What Enagic has done, they saved all that money and they pay it back to us. And that's why people are making so much money with Enagic, because all of the marketing is done by us. And so anyhow, let's just finish this real quick. There's only 2 levels left. After you have a total of 50 group sales, by the way, don't think that you have to sell all 50, okay? You know, Bill could have sold 10, John sold 10, maybe Denise sold 15, Eric sold a few. The point is that when your team gets to a total of 50, now your next direct sale is your 5A or your 5 point. And that is some massive, massive income. That means that if somebody comes in on a 5A leg, that you're making $1,700 per K8 that's sold. So let's say Andre comes in your 5A leg, you get a check for $1,700 from Andre's machine, but Andre goes out, helps 10 people his first month, you get 10 envelopes, and inside each envelope is a nice thank you check for $1,700. You made $17,000. You think that this is not happening? You'd be shocked at how quickly people are investing in this technology because it works. It helps them. It helps their mom, their dad, their brother. I had one lady who bought the Kangen machine because of what it did for her dog. Okay, so even even animals are benefiting from this amazing technology. All right. The last level is called a 6A. Everyone wants to get here. And I think anyone can get here. It just takes a little work, obviously. It takes you got to go out, you got to talk to people. And if you're good at talking to people, if you're good at helping people, I guarantee you'll have no problem getting the 6A. To get to 6A means you need 100 people in your team, and on your next direct sale, now you become a 6A. And here you're making some major, major, major income. You're talking about $2,040 on a K8. So let's say Frank comes in, he's your 101st sale. You got $2,040 from Frank. And once again, let's use a quick example. He goes out, he sells 10 his first month. You get 10 checks of 2,040. That's over $20,000. All right. So I hope I got your attention with that. Okay. And I'm sorry I'm going fast, but I wanted to do this just so you have a good understanding of what this can mean for you. All right. When you become a 6A, there's no limit to how many legs you can open now. You can open a 6A leg in France if you want. You can open up a 6A leg in Germany. You can open up a 6A leg in Boston. You can open up a 6A leg in Vancouver, Canada. It doesn't matter. Anywhere in the world where somebody invests in the Kangen machine, as long as they put your distributor number on the application, you get paid. And people say, well, what happens after the 8 points? Because you said there's only 8 points that are paid. What about, if, Bill gets a point and Denise and all these people get points and there's nothing left? Well, as a 6A, here's the good news. Once you hit 6A, the company pays you what's called an educational bonus, and that's to infinity. So it doesn't matter if even 10,000 people outside of your 8 points, even after all the 8 points are gone, and you're going way, way, way down. I'm talking about, some serious depth. You still get paid $200 unlimited. Okay, doesn't matter how far down, and that's a bonus that is obviously huge if you understand the power of team building. So we're talking some major, major money. All right. I'm not going to talk about the bonuses. It's a lot of money, and the person who uh, introduced you to this, they can tell you more about our bonus plan. But basically, there's a retirement plan and Magic Offers, which is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this. It's just massive, massive, massive income. And you want to talk about something stable, something that's going to be here after we're all gone. Okay, this is a company that's been around for over 40 years, and I'm looking forward to the next 40 years because this company is just changing people's lives. So anyhow, very exciting stuff. Before we finish, I just wanted to encourage you. If you haven't read um, the book by Robert Kiyosaki, a lot of people know about the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Take a look at that book. Okay, take a look at it. It can change your life. And basically, the premise of the book is you can either work for someone else the rest of your life, okay? And if you want to do that, that's fine. If you want to make money by working for someone else, hey, there's a lot of hardworking people. They love working for someone else, and that's great. But the reality is that it's very hard to get wealthy that way. Okay, 95% of America is basically in that situation. They're working for someone else. That's what's called an employer. Now there's another percentage of America that is self-employed. And that's a great thing to do, to have your own business. You could own a restaurant. Maybe you're a construction worker. Maybe you're a gardener. Maybe you're a dentist. Whatever. You're self-employed, and it sounds nice to say, "Hey, I own a business." But the reality is that many people think they own a business. The reality is their business owns them, because if they're not there, pretty much the business stops. Okay. So even if you're a doctor, a nurse, a gardener, a contractor, a pet groomer, whatever, If you're not there, you don't get paid. So that's the left side of what's called the cash flow quadrant. Okay, you're either an employee or a self-employed or solo show, they call it. Okay, the left side. I encourage you to get away from that. Okay, take a look at the right side of this corner of this square. Okay, you want to be on the right side. Why? Because if you're on in the B section, that's called business owner. That means you own a system. You own a business that is run by a system. Okay, have you ever heard of a franchise? Okay, like a McDonald's. Okay, well, guess what? The owner of that franchise doesn't have to be there for him to make money. Okay, yeah, he hires people, he hires some kids to, cook the food and all that. But the bottom line is that he has a system, and that system pays him. He's a business owner. He doesn't have to be there to make money. Okay, that's where you want to be. And I'm telling you, I looked at so many different opportunities, but when I saw how powerful Enagic is and what a low startup cost, I mean, honestly, I get a global franchise for under $5,000. Okay, think about that. And so, but I encourage you, even if you don't do this, I hope you do Enagic, because I'm telling you, it'll change your life. But even if you don't, find something that will pay you even when you're not working, okay? And then later, when you start making that money, then you go to that bottom right-hand side, which is called the investor, and you start investing. And I'm telling you, investing is powerful, okay? You can invest in real estate, you can invest in precious metals, you can invest in stocks, okay? You can invest in a lot of things, but let me tell you what I found is the best investment you can ever make. Invest in yourself, but invest in people, okay? Invest in people. And I'm telling you, it is the greatest return when you go out there and you make a difference in people's lives, okay? So cash flow quadrant, I just wanted to show that with you. I thought that's an eye opener for me, and maybe if you haven't read the book, take a look at it, all right? What's the secret? How is everyone making so much money? I want to know. Well, here it is. These are the few things that people do. Number one, share the water. All successful Enagic distributors, they share the water. Why? Because the water is powerful. It does all the convincing. Number two, share the information. This video is powerful. I'm telling you, you show this to somebody, if they watch it, I can guarantee you 90% of their decision will be made by the time they call you. Okay, so share information. We have DVDs, we have pamphlets, we have flyers and brochures. We have so many things available now in so many languages. Live demonstration, I believe that's a very powerful part of it. If you learn how to do a real quick 5-10 minute demonstration like the one you saw on www.kangendemo.com, learn how to do a live demo. I'm telling you, it's powerful. Follow up, duplicate, and last but not least, have fun. If you're not having fun in life, look at the picture on the screen. Do those people look like they hate their job? Okay. Actually, I know those people. One of them is my father-in-law, Da Vinci, and he's from the Philippines. He's going to the Philippines now to take this message of health and hope to his people in the Philippines. And the lady next to him, she's in the middle. She's a housewife, military housewife. Her husband's in the military. She's one of the top people in our company now. She had 0 sales experience. My point is that this is a project that you can have tons of fun in. You can help people, and you can truly make a difference. All right. So I really appreciate you taking the time. I know you're busy, but I'm telling you, I really believe that if you're looking at something that can change your life, you found it. Okay. So here's my advice to you. Change your water. Change your water. Okay. And it'll change your life. Get back to the person who sent you here today. They'll help you. They'll show you everything you need to know to get started. And I really hope you guys take advantage of this, okay? My name's Omar Ramirez, and you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you at the top. Bye-bye.
Kangen is the water I drink. Kangen makes me feel alive. Kangen has a pH level of 9.5. Kangen is the water I drink. Kangen makes me feel alive. Kangen has a pH level of 9.5.
I don't want wrinkles, I want to keep my skin tight. I'm so acidic, so I better get my body right. Free radicals attacking blood cells on sight. But with Kangen, I know I'm gonna win this fight. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. With Kangen, I'ma win this fight. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. With Kangen, I'ma win this fight.
Kangen is the water I drink. Kangen makes me feel alive. Kangen has a pH level of 9.5.
Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, I'll start my day with Kangen. I'll drink half my body weight in ounces with Kangen. I brought in so much acid, now I'm paying the price. So if I change my water, I believe I'll change my life. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. With Kangen, I'ma win this fight. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. With Kangen, I'ma win this fight. Yo, when a body is acidic, it creates a welcoming environment for viruses and bacteria to come in and begin to flourish. If a person doesn't do anything about changing the acidic state of the body, the situation can get worse. Viruses and bacteria can mutate into serious illness.
Kangen is the water I drink. Kangen makes me feel alive. Kangen has a pH level of 9.5. Kangen is the water I drink. Kangen makes me feel alive. Kangen has a pH level of 9.5.
Yo, now I need everybody's participation. I need you all to get up out your seats. You, everybody, get up out your seats. We're gonna find out who are our haves and who are our have-nots. Now answer me this.